Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. So today is kind of a reboot, if you will. It's a revamp of my channel. And I really have to laugh when I say that because I think I've had my YouTube channel for at least 2 years at this point, and I know I tend to like take these hiatuses for like who knows however many months, but I'm back. I feel re-energized. Life has been just so crazy for us. We recently purchased our home, and the home that we were renting when I posted my last update video random. I think I was standing in the kitchen. Don't mind what you can see back there, but I am keeping it super real, and this is real life. Just got back from the grocery store, and so I thought I would sit down and share some of my favorites that I've been loving since I can't remember the last time I've actually changed my rotation of products. I'm kind of into just like minimal and not, I don't know, there was a point in my makeup journey where I just more is more, and I just wanted to change the shape of my eye and do these crazy things. But now I'm more about like, how quick can I get out of the door? Can I look awake? Can I just minimal, and the less is best. And so with that being said, I do have quite a few products to share, but I think some of them might have been repeats from the last time I updated you, but honestly I've loved them that much that I haven't felt the need to change. So we'll start with the steps of makeup, how you will. My first product, oh, that is boiling water. If you hear that, I'm making myself a cup of tea, so ignore that. But my first product that I wanted to talk about is this Acura Day Cream. And I bought this at Target, I think, quite a while ago. I love this stuff. It is the most amazing day cream. It's not too creamy to where you feel like you have to let it soak in for a couple hours before you do your makeup. And it's not too much of a gel that feels like you don't get enough moisture. I have very dry skin, so I need as much moisture as I can get, and so I really find that this is a good balance between too much like oil and not enough. So usually what I do is I wash my face in the morning, and then I actually will put a few drops of my little oil potion that I have made. I have it like in a little vial labeled face oil, but so I put that on, let that set while I brush my teeth or whatever, and then I'll put this on top of it, and I usually just use about a pea amount. You really don't need a ton. There's wasps running in my house. You don't need a ton of this, and I really enjoy it. I will be repurchasing it. It's a natural beauty line. That's one thing that I've kind of transitioned in my just journey. It's like the light bulb went off, and I realized whatever you put on your skin, it's going into your bloodstream. So that kind of freaked me out. So I try to do more like natural products or you know, that kind of thing, just purely because it goes into your, anyways, I don't need to preach. I do like to do some kind of BB cream or CC cream, and I know last video I posted about the Almay Smart Shade, and I'm in the color light medium now in the summer. I love this stuff. I really do. The only thing I wish it had a little bit more of was moisture. It is very I wouldn't say matte. It definitely has like a satin matte finish, I think, but it just doesn't, like if I have any dry patches, I have to do a lot of prep before I put it on my skin, just so that the dry patches aren't enhanced or anything like that. But this is a really good, very inexpensive makeup, and I think it covers, is what I have on today. I mean, it covers fairly well. You know, I'm not about the business of just like making my face look like a porcelain doll or so perfect that when I take my makeup off at night I'm like freaked out. Okay, oh, my eyelashes, I got something in my eye. Hold on. If you can hear music in the background, which I hope you can't because I'm gonna get called out for that on YouTube, but it's my husband. He's creating a staircase, a granite staircase in our home. Okay, anyways, let's stay on track. Let me get a sip of water. Okay, another BB cream that I've really been enjoying is this by Burts Bees. It is the light medium BB cream with nori extract. It has SPF 15. This does as well have SPF 15. I love this stuff. This is so dewy, creamy. You have to shake it, as I don't shake it, but you have to shake it. It has a great smell. I find that it's a little light for me right now, even though it is in the color light medium. They don't have a ton of diverse shades, which is too bad, but you can't even really tell. I'm horrible. I forgot how to like do everything. I'm sorry, but it's amazing. Has a great smell, good coverage, not as much coverage I don't think as this, but this is a very natural finish. Really doesn't look like you're wearing any makeup. I do find that the better my skin, I tend to use this, and the worse my skin, I tend to use the Almay. When I put this on with pretty, you know, like a breakout or whatever, and then I try to conceal over it, they don't mesh, and I tend to get breakup, or this melts away and then the concealer's still there, and it doesn't vibe well together. So I tend to just use this on its own, curl my lashes, mascara, whatever, and go. But I love this. Okay, I'm trying to keep this short. I have been loving cream blushes, and I specifically, this one by Stila, if I can open this package. This one is in the color Magnolia, and as you can tell, I have hit pan on this. I love this stuff. It gives the most gorgeous flush, natural, just perfect look. So what I do is I usually apply this with a flat kabuki, the Sigma F80 to be exact, and I'll put it more in the center of my apple, and then even on the bridge of my nose. I love the look of a little bit of blush on the bridge of your nose. It just gives you the most natural flush. Okay, I have two highlighters and a mascara to talk about. Now the first highlighter, I think I mentioned in my last video, so I won't talk about it much, but it's what I have on today, and it is the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlight. Gorgeous stuff. Someone in the comments last video said if you scrape off the top, you get like better quality. Yes, I will second you, girl. Thank you so much for that recommendation. I went right after you commented, scraped that sucker off, and it is like, it's amazing. I just, it's so natural. I love the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, cupid's bow, little bit of brow bone, and literally I have been applying this with my fingers, like just so simple and easy. I love highlight here and like right here. I love that kind of like greasy look. I don't know, some people might not, some people might, but I do. Okay, before I get like too crazy, just add a little topper. Super natural, doesn't make your imperfections look worse. It doesn't emphasize pores or texture. I love this. And it is the Wet Wild highlight in Precious Pearls. Now they had two colors, and at the time I didn't really feel like the gold one was gonna flatter me. I was much paler, and even then I don't tend to love like a real true gold highlight. I'm very fair skin, and that was too much gold for me. So I bought this Precious Pearls, and I think it's pinky champagne-y with the, yeah, I would say it's more pink and champagne. Let me try to see if I can, but I love this, you guys. I love this. I don't know if you can tell, I'm a horrible swatcher. It is pretty much more dramatic versus the e.l.f. So how I usually apply this highlight powder, yes, highlight powder, is by the e.l.f. small tapered brush. And I love this. The shape of it is just super perfect for the top of the cheekbones. I am gonna look like a freaking disco ball here, but whatever, it's for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this. And it is the best way to just put on a little bit of highlight, and I tend to drag it a little bit on the tops of my apples just to kind of, I don't know, highlight it up. Gorgeous, gorgeous product. Really have been enjoying this, and I think it was like $5, maybe $6. Well worth it. I hope you all enjoyed this random favorites video. I did want to kind of just life update a little bit, and so if you've watched me for just the beauty products, you can end the video now. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, hopefully hopefully we'll see you next week. If not, thanks so much for watching. Now, if you're here and you want a little bit of life update, then cool, stick around and let's start chatting. So, I try to drink a gallon of water a day. I think y'all know that by now. I'm like a water fiend. But let's just talk about some cool life stuff. So the solar eclipse happened yesterday, and we were in the 100% totality, which, you know, like I'm not a space, okay, I look super intelligent when I talk like that. I am not like a science crazed woman at all, but it does interest me, right? And so my husband, Joseph, I'll just say Joseph, if you don't know, Joseph's my husband, but he's been watching this guy, what's his name, on YouTube. Oh, this is so bad. What is his name? Oh, I don't know what his name is. Okay, but he has a YouTube channel. I will put it down in the description bar. I'm trying to think of it. D, it starts with a D. It'll come to me. If I do, I'll shout it out. But so he's been watching a few of this guy's videos. This guy has like tons of subscribers. I only need like 5 more subscribers to get where he's at 5 million. But he posted this cool video on the eclipse. We watched it, and that really was just amazing to see him. Like, he did all the research for me. You know, that's kind of me. Like, I'll watch your video, just tell me what I need to know, then I don't have to do the research myself. But anyways, it was really cool, and he actually came and did a live podcast, which we were able to be a part of, and just to see that. And I've actually never listened to the podcast before, which is probably really bad, right? But people came from all over the world to see this live podcast, and it was really cool. And so they informed us on the kind of what to look for, and the diamond ring and the beads and the mountains, and then the shadow snakes on the floor. I didn't get to see any of that, but it was amazing. It was very, very cool. And so they did the live podcast in our area, and I don't want to like say where I live or my exact location. I don't know, it freaks me out. Like, I can't, like, I can tell you now that I used to live in New Mexico, right? And I can tell you that I grew up in Colorado and that I lived in Arizona, but I just can't, like, I don't want to do that yet. I'm weird, but I'm just kind of a little, you know. So it was cool to see all these people come from all different walks of life. It was just amazing to see the mix of cultures, and it's just such a diverse group that came. And so when we were, getting there, and I was trying to, just be more social, because I'm such an introvert. I have to really push myself to be like more social. I would say like, oh, are you here for the eclipse? And they'd be like, oh yeah, that's cool too, but actually I'm here really for the podcast. And I was thinking, what? Like, that is insane. But I stayed for most of it. I actually left early too. That just looks really bad too. But it was just cool, and it really encouraged me, because, I think role models and mentors come in all different shapes and platforms, and I just think it's really awesome to see somebody like Destin, that's his name, be somebody's role model versus, like, I don't know, Miley Cyrus or freaking what's his name, Justin Bieber. So we enjoyed that on Monday. My grandmother's moving in with us into the basement here shortly. We've just had tons of shifts in our world, change and job opportunities, and I am very thankful, but also very wanting a normal rhythm of life here shortly. So I think it's starting to become more normal, which is good for me. Well, I guess. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about this. I'm sure you've seen 1,000,000,001 people talk about this, and this mascara, the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, is amazing. It's what I have on now. So good. I love this. So I've never used the Too Faced Better Than Structs mascara, and this is supposedly a dupe. I love the CoverGirl Lash Blast, the green one. That is kind of my jam. This is amazing. The only thing I don't love this on my lower lash line, and I actually have it on my lower lashes today. There's a little bit of transfer. My lashes actually touch my skin, and it does rub off. So the Lash Blast, no transfer. This on the lower lashes does have transfer. I know that people have said like it doesn't. but for me it does. So I usually don't put this on my lower lash line. I'm that high maintenance, so I have one lash mascara for the upper and a different one for the lower. That's just how I've got to do it. But yeah, so that's another favorite. This is gonna be the most random hodgepodge video. Not to date, I wouldn't say that, right? Because my videos tend to be pretty hodgepodge. But anyways, yeah, so okay, I think that's all. I think that's it. And let me know what you want to see in the comments below. Let me, you know, kind of make content for you, because right now I'm so not focused on makeup and products and things, and I kind of want to shift to a little bit of, you know, like DIY stuff and just my normal life. Because then if I can give you my normal life content, then I feel like I'll probably be more like regular for these videos. But to just like sit down and post a makeup video when I'm then gonna go and teach a class where I'm gonna sweat it all off, I just don't want to do that a ton. So if you want to see like DIY, I have a table that I want to restore and kind of renovate and give it a facelift. If you want to see that, like this video, let me know. I would love to do a question and answer. You know, whatever. They're just so random. I hope there's nothing behind me that's super embarrassing. I don't know. Cabinet doors open. What can I do? You know, I don't care enough. So what am I gonna do? Just post it on the wide web. The World Wide Web. Okay. All right. Hope y'all are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers until the next time, which hopefully won't be too long. Boom.